So you're looking to grow your business and you want to do a little marketing and you decided Facebook is where you want to be. And you're wondering, how do I market my business on Facebook? And that is the question we are here today to answer. Hi, my name is Tiffanie Kellog, and I am excited to talk to you with lots of different ideas on how to market your business on Facebook, including how to post a testimonial on Facebook, how do you do some advertising on Facebook, the best way to really promote and market your business on Facebook, and bonus, it doesn't include selling. We're also going to talk about how to ask for referrals on Facebook. And lastly, a little bit about how to market your Facebook business page. Now, if you want to jump ahead to one of these conversations, in the description below is actually the chapters for each of these. So you can just click on the time and it will take you right to it. So let's get into it. When it comes to marketing your business on Facebook, I love the fact that it says marketing and not how to sell, because I think Facebook is a great place that you can go to market your business. And as I think about it, many people have heard of you got to have that know, like, and trust. I often like to use slightly different languaging of we need that visibility, credibility, so we can get to the profitability. So it just translates know, visibility, like, credibility, profitability is your trust. And so I think a lot of what we get to do on the social media is building that know and the like, building that visibility and credibility. People get to see who we are, see what we're doing, and we're able to get them to get close to trusting us. So hopefully they will want to purchase from us in our business. Something that I've been seeing a lot of people do with success on Facebook is hosting groups. And we've got to have a reason for the group to come together. There has to be something that are gelling people there. There's got to be content. There's got to be a purpose. It's got to be worth it. It can't just be like, let me tell you about my stuff over and over and over again. That gets uber boring. No, we don't want that. But there are some awesome groups. And if you want to check out my awesome group, well, I mean, at least I think it's awesome. Hopefully you will too. If you go to facebook.com/group/more with Tiffanie, I have lots of tips on more money, more time, more fun by getting more referrals. We talk about all kinds of different marketing things. And so come hang out with us in a Facebook group and see what we've got going on. I think another way to help market your business is creating compelling content. Too often people are like, let me just give you articles and stuff that's been regurgitated. I think you need that personal take on it. And I think it helps if it's a conversation that's created. There is one gal, she drives me nuts on her social media because I know she's like really trying hard to get people to like and engage. But I'm like, you put up an image. There's like no question. There's no conversation going on. It's just like, hey, here's a pretty quote. And I'm like, well, yeah, it is a pretty quote, but what am I supposed to do with that pretty quote? Tell me, ask me a question, get some engagement going on, because you'll find that as people engage with you, they feel like they know you. There are people that, okay, maybe they're not like massive celebrities, but they're celebrities in the business world or as indie authors that I've been able to create relationships with through interacting on their social media posts. And I know we are here today to talk about Facebook, but many of these ideas could be used on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever else is new coming up next month, probably. So we want to begin to market our business. Remember, it's not about selling. It's about creating some content and getting people engaged. Now, when it comes to how to post a testimonial on Facebook, there is a slight issue with this, as you can't post a testimonial somebody else gave you on Facebook, though you can ask them to do that on your behalf. So when you go to a Facebook page, for example, I went to the Ascent of Tampa Facebook page, I look for the reviews tab and I click on that. Then you want to scroll down to where it says share feedback. Then you get a little screen that pops up, then the person can type in the share feedback. So what I typically like to do when I'm looking for somebody to give me a review is say, hey, here's a link to take them directly to the reviews. Say, click on the share feedback. And if they've already written me a testimonial, I'll actually have cut and paste and say, and you can just cut and paste it in. If they haven't, I may share with them, hey, what do I want them to include in the testimonial? And speaking of testimonials, if you want, I do have several videos on how to get testimonials from your clients, how to write great testimonials, how to get video testimonials. So I'll include all those links in the description below. Another way that you can actually do the posting of the testimonials is having them as a post on your page. And so you can do this, just the wording, or you can make an image. My social media manager, Courtney, is amazing in Canva. She can I'll be like, here's the picture of the person and here's what they said and make me a pretty picture. And she's able to do that. And I love when we're able to share those stories. So you get the opportunity to share the story from somebody else. Like, hey, here's a testimonial we just got. So next I want to talk a little bit about how to advertise on Facebook. And I'm not going to talk a long time about this one because it's not necessarily my area of expertise, but I have one key thing that you want to make sure of before you advertise. So a lot of times people throw money. Let me post ads on Facebook, post ads on Facebook. However, prior to you posting ads on Facebook, it's going to be muy importante. I mean, it's very important in Spanish. That's how important it is. We need it in 2 languages. That you make sure whatever your funnel is working. And by funnel, I mean, you can go Google ClickFunnels, but if people are signing up, what are they getting? Is it converting into customers? Because if you get people signing up, but your funnel's broken, or they're trying to go to a program that's the wrong date or the wrong time, it's not going to do you any good and you're going to waste your money on the advertising. So number one, we want to make sure that our funnel is working organically before we have the paid traffic. Now, Jen Posix with the Ads Maven is who I utilize when I'm ready to do my social media ads. So you can check her out. She's on Facebook, of course, the Ads Maven, Jen Posix. She may be able to help you out if you are looking for more Facebook or Instagram advertising. All right, are we ready? I'm super excited. I'm totally ready for the best way to promote your business on Facebook. The answer is horn tooting. I probably could have done that a little bit fancier with a video or something, but horn tooting. There we go. So horn tooting, when done in person, somebody says, how are you doing? You say, why, you're absolutely amazing. What we're going to do is take it and utilize it on social media. For example, Jimmy Culler, who is an Incentive Ignite Your Business graduate, he, instead of saying, hey, I got a new house that I've just listed, had this really cute post. So here he is. Here's the house that I've listed, without saying here's a house that I've listed. And so to me, horn tooting gives us the opportunity to share what's positive in our business, what's going great in our world, without us having to be like, let me sell to you. So for example, instead of me saying, hey, you want to sign up for my next program, I might say, oh, I'm super excited that Jake and Judy just enrolled in the Ignite Your Business program. And instead of saying, hey, do you want to buy my book? I might say, hey, my next book is coming out. At this point in time, my next book is not coming out. I've got 3 in a workbook, and that's good for me. Probably 2022, I'll start thinking about books again. But for now, no more books. We're good with where we're at. But so we want to horn toot. Now, that's kind of my Twitter version, my very short version of what horn tooting is all about. I have a full length version that goes into much, much more depth in my YouTube library. So do check the description below for that link and go check out for more on horn tooting. And we also want to talk about asking for referrals. If we did it, it could be super salesy if we did it the super salesy way of, hey, do you know Susie? She needs my business. Hook me up. But instead, we use some pretty simple formatting of, I'm expanding my business and I need your help. Who do you know who? And then you put your referral requests out there. Now, again, this is kind of the Twitter version, the Cliff Notes version. I'll put the link to the video below the full version. Though this worked really well for one of our clients, Larry Davis. He's another Ignite Your Business graduate. And he was able to utilize social media to get a referral from a family member. You would have thought. Well, I don't want to spoil it. So let's go over. This was from our live Creating Referral Success program in the beginning of 2021. And let's hear from myself and Larry.
Yes. So you had us do an exercise where we posted in social media what we were looking for. And this is the post. I want to expand my business. I need your help. Who do you know? Who manages a new car dealership? I have 1,500 followers on my page. I got linked comments right away, 5 replies. And the one that was the most interesting was my cousin Phyllis, who's on the call. Now, my cousin Phyllis, start with that. She's a president of our chapter. Go with that. Due to the relationship in the chapter, we speak She and Alton speak 3-4 times a week, if not more. She applied immediately. She's like, my next door neighbor fits that description. Now, Phyllis has been in BNI for 2 years. I was not asked, this was not on Phyllis. I was not asking the right questions. I was not making the specific request. As soon as I did that, she's like, boom, right away. And sure, I'll make that call. And she did. And we had conversation about it. So it was awesome.
Yeah, so love it. When you're asking for referrals, do use the languaging, who do you know who, and a specific referral request. You never want to say, who do you know who needs my product or service, because that's putting too much work on the other person. So who do you know who, and that specific person, company, neighborhood, car that they drive that you're looking for. Lastly, I want to talk about how to market your Facebook business page. I'm sorry, it's not the same as it was 5 years ago or 2 years ago. Definitely not 10 years ago. Facebook has their algorithms and they do what they want to do because it's Facebook and they can do whatever they want to do on that platform. And so it's hard to get seen. That's why a lot of people are going to the groups because it's easier to get the content seen by the people. On your fan page, it does help if people are paying. So if you're paying for advertisements, it does actually help. More people are likely to see, though it's not always a ton. The more engaged your audience is, so the more that you can create some interaction. And sometimes I'll put up a post and I might send a message to my team. So maybe I've got 5 or 6 people identified that will constantly comment on each other's posts. So I send it on over and they comment, which will help more people see it. Or I go into the comment section afterwards and I tag half a dozen or a dozen people. That's relevant, not spam, not just because they're at the very beginning of Facebook. I get that. No, make sure it's relevant. and ask them for a response, and that can help get more people to see it. But again, the Facebook fan pages are not what they used to be unless you're spending a lot of money. And even if you spend a little bit of money, sometimes I'll spend $20 here, $50 there, $100 there on something, just to kind of hope that they enjoy my donation to get the other things seen sooner. Those are Tiffany's tips for how to market your business on Facebook. I would love to, if you have another tip down in the comments below, please share that with us, because I know there's plenty of things that I've missed. We're just kind of scratching the surface. And while you're down there, please like this video, as well as subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to have more money, more time, and more fun by getting more referrals. Happy networking, y'all. Are you thinking it would be beneficial for you to get more referrals, because more referrals could be more money, more time, more fun for you? Well, I've got the thing just for you. Pop over to my website and you can enroll in our MORE Referrals, 5 steps to referral success. Over 5 weeks, you'll get 5 tips on how to get more referrals for your business to help you hit those goals and take things to the next level. So be sure to sign up today. MORE Referrals, 5 steps for referral success. And I look forward to seeing you soon.